we have returned, maybe for the last time for a while. So we shall get all the benefits we can, sell everything that we don't need, and then make our way to Connacht. Yeah, let's get paid. He needs a moment. Who else do we need to talk to? Whoop. Confrontation, no. Oh, Heber, right, that guy. Oi. Well, whatever.
I figured it out.
Good. What?
The mistletoe. Oh, how could I have been so blind this whole time? It's obvious, don't you see?
Is it about kissing? I'm not going to kiss you. So, what? Explain, please.
They weren't laughing at me, do you see? They were telling me to embrace the part that I play in the world. The part that we all play in the world. Listen, mistletoe was their sacred plant, right? We know it's a parasite, and in extreme situations, can even kill the tree on which it grows. Why would you worship a parasite?
Because kissing and stuff.
They realize that if everything goes well, it has minimal effect on the tree. Sometimes it's even able to give something back. Even better, it's evergreen, so birds can feed off it in winter. And even though it's poisonous to humans, druids were able to make medicine out of its fruits. Do you see?
No.
It's so obvious that it's no wonder the answer eluded us all. It's not about the mystical arts, the scrolls, or the rituals. That's all smoke and mirrors.
Yeah,
it's
getting
about
drunk.
observing nature and drawing the right conclusions. Mistletoe feeds off the tree, but it doesn't just take. It gives back, just like we all do. We always take from something. The trick is to give back more than we take. That's meant to be our role in the world.
So, you're saying because I'm taking a lot of lives, I should give a lot of life. You do know that that's a bit to balance that one part off. I'm killing a lot of people. You don't have a wife, you don't care. Alright, makes sense.
Yes. It's about understanding our place in the world as parasites, but useful ones. There's no more knowledge to gain besides what's already here. The trick is, we need to learn to see it. This is my new quest. Thank you for initiating this discovery.
Of course, my pleasure. The Cromlech is safe again.
There goes another chance to join the guild. I really thought that scroll would be my way in. Instead, it just caused a mess I couldn't even clean up myself. Anyway, what happened back there?
Oh yeah, there was an angry dryad trapped in there. What guild are you talking about?
The Alchemists Guild, of course.
Yes,
Though
yes.
it's more of a secret society than an actual guild.
Ooh.
And I probably shouldn't be telling you this. But who cares? Taranis is probably right. I'm just not cut out for it. They'll never recruit me, so why bother trying?
Why would they not recruit you, though?
Apparently I don't challenge myself enough. And maybe they're not wrong. The thing is, the keep isn't always like this. We're not trapped inside these walls all the time. Yes, you have to sacrifice things like having a family. But the other limitations, we create those ourselves.
Yes.
Just look at Marg, our hunter. Even now he comes and goes as he pleases. What I'm trying to say is that maybe I should accept the truth.
The lockdown is finished.
Staying inside these walls. I wish I could be more, but I also need to feel safe.
Who's Taranis?
I've been in contact with the guild since my time in Camelot. They promised me that if someone ever came to the south, they'd reach out. Taranis showed up with the Dalriata, and I managed to meet him just before the captain ordered the lockdown. Let's just say he wasn't exactly impressed with anything I had to show.
So, Do you know where I could? Maybe he was just jealous. Let's butter him up a bit.
That's kind of you to say, but honestly, he was right. I do love experimenting with potions, but everything I make is so mundane. Useful, sure, but it lacks that certain spark.
Well, if you want a bit more prickly, you could always add a bit of nightshade. Do you know where I can find him?
With the rest of the Dalriata? I'm not sure. He did mention coming here to hunt some creature, but I was too busy wallowing in self-pity to listen properly.
Anyway, there was an angry dryad trapped in the cromlech.
Oh, now that's just fantastic.
Yeah.
Another discovery slipped right through my fingers. I guess I'm doomed to stay here, curing hangovers for the rest of my days. Maybe I'll finally be able to unwind a little. And there's still the mistletoe. I think it has a meaning, and I might be getting closer to grasping
What?
it.
You just told me what it is. I just asked you. What do you have? There. Killian. Killian.
Please, state your business.
What? Did you just push me away? I'd like to collect a reward for bandit leaders. I took care of Bromha No Face.
Well, well, the famous Bromar. No face and no life. That savage wiped out an entire unit of Camelot's infantry. But he couldn't take you down, huh? It's like the gods themselves made you for the job. Though I'm not sure which ones. In any case, you've certainly earned the gratitude of the capital. You are truly remarkable. I've never met anyone with such an insatiable thirst for blood.
No.
I almost wish there were more bounties left.
What?
But alas, you've handled them all. Please, take this as a token of Camelot's gratitude. And keep up the good work. I hope it brings you as much satisfaction as it does me.
No reward from the old brooch ogre. Well, I got a bit of skin.
Did they resist? Oh, I hope they did.
They did. Maybe.
Go chop off some heads.
I will. Camelot's ring. So what's it everything in here? I'm not sure. Yes, with that we are with that we have everything in the Horns of the South dealt with for a while, I suppose, and we can venture forth. You don't care. Anyway, let's leave, and we need to ring the gong for Arthur. That's not too far away. Let's go there next. So here we are. Let's oh, the guy is gone, and the gong is not working. Where's the guy? Let's see. Let's take this. Do we have to ask Biskel to repair this? Probably. Yeah. And back to Osbrit. My. Oi, Osbrit! Osbrit! My man! There's an ancient gong in the sunken village and it's broken. Can you fix it?
Why would you want to fix it? Do you even know what it is?
It's a
Take some
gong.
advice from an old man.
Alright.
If there's a giant, ancient statue that somebody tried to turn to dust, they must have had a good reason for it.
Alright. I need to repair it to become a keeper. Whoa. No. Stop. Keepers don't do wives, and to undo my bad karma for killing all the people, I need to make a lot of children. That's, no.
Well, if you put it that way, then I suppose I have to tell you the truth. Otherwise, the terror from the sea will bite me in the ass while I bathe.
Good
Of
luck.
course I can fix it. I've been doing this kind of thing since I could swing a hammer. It's a skill we pass down from master to apprentice, generation to generation. Nothing fancy, just good old blacksmithing. Obviously, though, you'd have to bring me a couple things so that I can actually do it.
Of course, what do you need? I already have that. Here.
How did you, oh, forget it. I don't even want to know. Just give me a moment.
Yes.
Here. That should do it. Do whatever you need to if you're really sure about this. But please try to come back alive.
I'll think about it. Is there anything I should know?
I have nothing to tell you. I could try to talk you out of it, but I'm guessing that wouldn't work.
I'm not sure of that yet. There's still the matter with the children and stuff. Anyway, care to lighten my load? Right, so, Kiki, we will go to... we will lighten the load a bit more, put everything away, and then we'll make our way to Kanak, because becoming a keeper is... I need to. But keepers are sworn to never have children, and that doesn't fit with the mistletoe thing, where we undo the wrongs that we do. And I'm taking a lot of lives, so I have to make a lot of lives. Not that I have... Well, I would need every woman that I meet to... But that's something to aspire to, not become some... No, I don't want to. I really don't. Well, let's go to sleep. And tomorrow we will be on our way. See, Kiki, I really feel conflicted about this. Do you think if I help King Arthur I can be exempted from the keepers don't do children and wives and family thing? Because according to the herbalist, alchemist, the guy who was educated in Camelot, I need to undo the wrongs that I do with karmic retribution. Anyway, I think I swallowed a bit, and I don't know if I really want to be a keeper. I mean, I have to for the sword, but I really don't feel that. Well, I guess here goes nothing or everything down the drain. What? What? Have I just been swallowed by what? Oh, bloody hell. And it's with the red that I thought so ominous before. Oh, did that? No, it's fixed. I just thought it might be sinking. Don't know why. Oh, can you follow? Sometimes I wonder why you still follow me at all. I mean, I take you to the most gruesome of places.
Who dares disturb my
Hi.
You made an oath never to summon me again.
Did I? Forgive me, my lord. I want to be deemed worthy to touch the Excalibur.
Excalibur. Wait,
Yes.
is it really you?
Maybe.
You, who come from a time beyond. Show yourself before me.
Yeah. Do I know you?
It seems he speaks to me. Allow me to answer him.
Yeah, I realize that.
Welcome, old friend.
I can see that you know me, but I am a mere shadow of my true self. I don't remember you, Lord of the Seas. Forgive me.
That's what you told me, my friend. The next time we see each other, you will not remember me. But you are here now. The will and the power led you back to this place. Even in this incomplete form.
Where should I look for myself? I wish to restore Avalon to its former glory, yet I don't know how.
Avalon's fate has never rested upon one person alone, not even one as great as King Arthur. Yet here you are, trying again, restless and eager to take the responsibility again. I salute you, my friend.
Tell me what I must do to be worthy to lead Avalon once more. I do not think I have the strength.
Your path is true. Seek wholeness, and Avalon will reveal what it needs from you. And yes, you need to touch Excalibur.
Well, I touched it before, but it was
Thank you,
painful.
my friend.
And you, mortal,
Hi.
you have given yourself to the king's service. You are worthy of a place among the keepers of the South. Arthur, take out your sword and fear no failure. It is yours to take. It always was. I deem you worthy, my friend. The promise I gave thy mother is fulfilled, and thus our pact is ended. You know where to look for your soul. Trust yourself. And when you reach your journey's end, I trust you will make the right choice.
Well, I am worthy. And you maybe too. He didn't mention you. That's a bit rude, but I guess, guess it might be better that he didn't acknowledge your existence. Not to be rude to you, but, yeah. Well, let's make a fire, dry up, and talk a bit with Arthur. And pick this up. Right, this, let's go somewhere where it's dry. It doesn't rain anymore. Amazing. Well, Arthur, let's talk. About the whole I am worthy and I a keep of the south and everything, that's fine. But the whole no children thing, can we talk about that? Maybe. No then, you and the Lord of the Seas, you seem to get close.
Yes, it seems we knew each other well during the war.
Uh-huh.
And this proves that I sought allies beyond our own forces.
Obviously.
And I trusted him enough to carry the knowledge of Excalibur. This must count for something.
Well, maybe. That was rather short. So, about the whole children thing, we'll talk about it when you get more of your memories back, I suppose. Well. That was something, I suppose. Let's get back to the keep. Then touch the sword. Let's touch Arthur's sword. That's not something that does sound kind of obscene, doesn't it? And there is a sword. It's really, really big though. Oh, no. Yeah. So, maybe like this. Oh, this place. Been a while that I've been here. Let's do a bit of...
I am his will, the fire that bends the world to his command.
Yes. Bind the soul to the stone.
I am the blade that shapes kings and shatters tyrants.
Not what? You.
Enough, Merlin. You can't keep throwing lives into this abyss. These experiments, they're destroying what remains of us.
Destroying us? They're what's keeping us alive. Do you think the Four Dwellers will stop for pity or mercy? Every soul we lose here saves 10 more on the battlefield. You told me to do this. You sanctioned this. And I'm close to getting it right. I know it.
No, we can't justify this. There's no victory worth such a cost.
You know full well, Arthur, that this isn't about victory. It's about survival. If we don't push these boundaries, there will be no future for your kingdom, for Avalon. You dream of peace, but without victory, there will be no peace to dream of. The path ahead is brutal, but if we relent now, we lose everything.
And yet we keep losing people and gaining nothing in return. We must change the path.
They volunteered for this.
They volunteered to save our kingdom, and you've gotten no closer to doing it. Their sacrifices cannot be in vain, Merlin. Find another way. Use your mind, your wisdom. Leave this slaughterhouse you've created behind.
A different way. That will take time, and resources we may not have. The enemy won't wait.
They will if I make them. Whatever it takes, I will buy you that time. Find me a weapon that wins this war without annihilating what we fight to protect.
Whatever it takes.
Yes. Let it be known that it was my decision, and I will bear the consequences of it.
Oh no, my king. People can never know. It was all my idea, and you knew nothing about it. All of us have our role to play. You are the leader, and they need to love you. If we win, you need to become more than a man. You need to become a symbol.
You've gathered a new fragment of Arthur's soul, unlocking its hidden potential. Open the menu for exploring the King's Soul skill tree. Oh, that's a word. Or visit a bonfire to develop new abilities. Yeah, I might do that. Was it like this the last time? Ew. Something to remember this place? As if I knew anything more to remember it. It's gruesome.
Now, I remember.
Oh. So you knew all about it?
Before you judge me.
Yes.
It all seems so obvious now, doesn't it? The right thing to do. It wasn't back then. And you can trust me on that. We were on the brink of losing the war. And wars aren't won with wishful thinking.
Yeah.
There was no clean path, no noble answer. Only the weight of reality pressing down on our necks. Something had to be done, or everything we fought for would have been in vain. And in the end, the ones who stepped forward, who chose to pay the price, made it possible. And their deaths gave Merlin the knowledge he needed to finish his work. To find something that could really turn the tide in our favor.
Yes, but what was it that they agreed to do, and what did Merlin actually do, and what did he learn? So what did he come up with to win the war?
I told him to stop the experiments on our men.
Yes.
But to keep going. And he did. He started experimenting on the Four Dwellers.
Good.
The enemy. If their bodies could be broken down, their power turned against them, wasn't that their own doing? Wasn't that fair? So he figured out how to twist the Four Dwellers' power into something we could wield. I told him to conquer the weirdness. And in the end, he did.
But how?
He found a way to make me stronger. Stronger than any man had the right to be. It wasn't just magic. It was something deeper, older. A force that reshaped me. And with it, we won. The war ended. Avalon was ours. The bloodshed stopped. The banners were raised. And the kingdom stood safe.
So, if you won, why are we in this mess? Why is your corpse lying behind me on this gruesome display? Speared and impaled by your own sword, I assume? Yeah, does victory erase the price you paid for it?
That's the question, isn't it? I keep thinking about Seawall. He was ready to pay the ultimate price for what we were fighting for.
What ultimate price are we talking
And I
about?
thought he did. I grieved him. Told myself his sacrifice had meaning, that he had given his life for Avalon. And now, after all these years, finding him like this, I told myself I carried the weight of my choices. But seeing him, I wonder if I ever truly did.
Well, this. Yes.
You've seen something you wish you hadn't. Another piece of the king's soul reclaimed, right? What did it show you this time?
Something about the weirdness.
The weirdness.
Yeah.
The king thought it could save us. Merlin thought it could be controlled. Together, they were willing to tear the world apart to win.
Do you know more than you're letting on? Can you start making sense?
I was a prototype for Merlin's latest idea. Immortality.
Oh, nice.
Me and Seawall, the king's loyal pawns. Used and discarded when they found a better way. When they decided to go even deeper into their madness and turn our king into a monster.
Was he a monster? You didn't end like Seawall.
Seawall was Merlin's first attempt. I was the last.
The second, you mean?
We could
Yes.
say I was lucky. But to say that would take a truly macabre sense of humor, don't you think?
So, why would you say it like that? I mean, you're still alive, right? So, did Arthur know what was happening?
Even if he didn't, he should have. He was desperate to win. And desperation doesn't leave room for conscience. Every scream, every scar. Even if he didn't see it, he allowed it. That's as good as approving it.
Why didn't you fight back?
Fight back?
Yes.
Against who?
I'm not sure.
Merlin? The king? You don't fight gods when you're just a pawn on their board.
Fair.
You endure. You wait. And when the time comes, you either break, or you're left to clean up their mess. That's what I do. What I've always done.
What do you mean, clean up the mess, though?
The monsters, the weirdness, the chaos. All of it leads back to them. We're left in the ruins of their grand plans, trying to uphold their ideals. Fighting for what never was. It's time to bury all these fairy tales in a well-deserved grave. And that's what I do.
I spoke with Arthur and he said he had to do it or humanity would be lost.
Of course he'd say that.
Yes.
There's always a scapegoat and a convenient excuse for men like him. But it doesn't absolve him. Not when he was the one who unleashed this madness on all of us. He wanted victory, no matter the cost. And when you want something that badly, you stop looking too closely at what's being done in your name. And, after all, who said we were supposed to win this war? Who said we were supposed to survive?
Well, aren't you taking the same role that you go, oh, we weren't supposed to do this and we were supposed to do this? I mean, you're not one to argue either. You're just some miserable kid who thinks he is being betrayed or whatever. Assume you still want something from me.
You've seen what they did. What he
Yeah,
did.
I'm not sure.
And that's not the end of the story. It's not the extent of their sins. Find the pieces of his soul. put him back together, if that's what it takes. And then we, or I alone, if you decide to defy me, can end the cycle. Either way, we will get to his resurrection. I've seen it too many times to believe the cycle will be broken before it happens. But know this, once he's whole, Arthur's power, his mistakes, and his madness will all return. And when that moment comes, I'll be there. Whether to stand with you or step over you. The choice is yours. Just remember that when that happens, and you stand by his side, there won't be room for both of you.
If you think I'll let you decide Arthur's face, you're wrong. If I'm going to fix this, I need to know what to... Yeah, look, if I'm supposed to do anything, I need to know what's actually going on.
Start.
Yes.
You've already started.
Yes, no, where...
Then if you want the next piece, head to Kunacht.
Yes.
The Menhir there is failing. The
Too bad.
weirdness swallowing what's left of the village. You will need to find another artifact. The shield our king gave to Palamedes. He was one of the king's finest. A voice of reason amidst the madness. But it didn't save him or his legacy from what they had coming. Find the shield. And then, well, we will meet again. We'll see if your perspective changes.
Awesome. Absolutely awesome. More riddles, and I'm not even knowing what the fuck is going on anymore. He's talking riddles, Arthur doesn't know a shit. They all talk as if I've witnessed something, but I don't know if I saw anything. And then I'm running around killing bandits all the time. I mean, I've killed probably more people than there were sacrifices in the name of Merlin by now. Oh, well, whatever. Let's see. I've had something about... Yeah, there, the king's soul. How exactly... Time slows down around me. Deflect. Oh. Aha, I can... Small to create a weird essence can be collected to regenerate a portion of king's soul. So that... With this, killing enemy restores a portion of king's soul. Yes. Let's go with we do more damage. I don't get it. I have 1 available points. But I can't do anything. I hold it? No. Yeah, no. Nothing. Oh. Yeah, I need to do the campfire thing. And it's night, so let's just do that. Right. Arthur, you want to talk again? Well, about the children thing. That's on the back burner. Could you talk to me what I actually witnessed until now? Because I'm losing a bit of sense. And what kind of madness are you afflicted with? What do you remember about Merlin?
Merlin saw Avalon for what it was long before the rest of us. He told me that Tintagel wouldn't hold. Not forever.
What is...
That the weirdness would gnaw at our walls, at our minds, at our very bones. until nothing human remained.
Right.
But he still fought to map a way forward, to carve some sense into this land. And in the end, the land swallowed him whole anyway.
Would you remember me what happened to Seawall? I forgot. How did he die?
We were losing the battle at Tuathan's mouth. Our last push before the weirdness took the field. Merlin was with us, bleeding, exhausted, but still weaving his spells. Then it came. Not a beast, not a man, not something we ever had words for. A shadow, wearing 1,000 torn banners, moving like it had no shape of its own. Merlin raised his staff, spoke a name I didn't recognize. And then he was gone. Not
What?
killed, not struck down, just gone. Like the land itself had taken him back.
What name did he speak, though? I'm not curious about that. Why did you leave Excalibur at the Horns of the South?
It was supposed to be a reminder. The sword was never just steel. It was a symbol of what we stood for. Strength, justice, the will to carve a path forward. A weapon, yes, but also a promise. I wanted them to remember, to fight for those ideals, to uphold them, even when I was gone, even when there was no king left to lead them.
Well, that it somewhat, I guess. So now, King's Soul. Can I now? Yes, I can. Great. Yeah, let's oops. That was a misfire. So oops. Rest until morning, and now we shall see and leave to connect. There or there? There. Well, Kiki, let's be on our way. By the way, there was this guy, he's still here. He wanted to duel, and I think before we take the next steps, it's time to see how mighty he is.
It's you. Welcome.
Hi. Who are you?
I'm Abigail, a knight. I swore my sword to my lady's will, and she kept me close.
Did her
until she
husband
had no
know?
more use for me. Now, I walk alone, but a shadow never strays too far.
Well, let's fight then.
I'm more than happy to oblige.
Yes. Oops. Where's my last wolf? There, you got stuck in a wall. Are you stupid? Does it matter if I lure him close to the wall? Apparently not. Whoa. Oh, yeah, that was stupid. Here, take a knife yourself. Ow! God damn it. No, don't! That's cheating! Somewhat. I mean, I'm doing the same, but it's not cheating what I do. Ow! Ow! No! Well, Clicky, I really feel like I have to do it. I have to defeat this guy, or I won't be...
It's you. Welcome.
Yes, able to continue on. Let's
I'm
fight.
more than happy to oblige.
Yeah, I'm not so happy about it. Ah! What? What is that? Just one moment I was distracted and he's already not bleeding like crazy like before. Yes.
I'm more than happy.
Come on, just a bit. Why is my wolf? No! Ah, man. Damn it. Oh, the wolf can't get in here. Oh, amazing. Ow! Can't you keel over already? I will get you. Yes! Well, that's a bit of an embarrassing posture. Can't I drag him to rest against the wall or something? He doesn't deserve that. Well, I guess death has no mercy or dignity for anyone. Let us go to Connacht. Yes. Now I feel like I am prepared, that I am mighty enough to pick some flowers. No, to proceed with the dangerous journey. There we have to go there somewhere. Right. We will arrive there, or not.